U.S. bird flu cases on the rise. What you need to know is bird flu becoming a bigger threat. Imagine waking up with flu-like symptoms, fever, cough, body aches. You assume it's just a seasonal bug, but what if it's something far more dangerous? What if it's bird flu? The U.S. has now recorded its fourth hospitalization due to the H5N1 bird flu, this time in Ohio. With previous cases in Wyoming, Missouri, and Louisiana, including one fatality, the question on everyone's mind is, how serious is this outbreak? Is this just another animal-to-human spillover, or could bird flu be mutating into something more dangerous? Stick around as we break down the latest bird flu cases and why they're concerning the different strains of H5N1 and which one is deadlier, how bird flu spreads and who's at risk. Whether human-to-human transmission is happening, what you can do to stay safe. If you're worried about the next big global health threat, don't miss this. Let's dive in. See, bird flu hospitalizations. What's happening in the U.S.? So far, 4 Americans have been hospitalized due to the H5N1 bird flu virus. Missouri, 2023. First U.S. hospitalization, but believed to be an incidental infection. Louisiana, 2023. Second hospitalization, first confirmed U.S. death from bird flu. Wyoming, 2024. Third hospitalization, linked to exposure to backyard poultry. Ohio, 2024. Fourth hospitalization, a farmer infected after contact with sick birds. Most cases involve people who work directly with infected animals, especially dairy farm and poultry workers. But what's really worrying experts is that in some cases, they can't trace how the person got sick. Could this mean the virus is evolving? Which bird flu strains are infecting humans? Not all bird flu viruses are the same. Right now, the 2 main strains experts are watching closely are B3.13 strain, the strain that has been spreading between dairy herds and causing most of the human infections so far. It seems to be less severe in humans, but is still a concern. D1.1 strain, a newer, more aggressive strain that has been spreading through wild birds and poultry. It was responsible for the first confirmed U.S. death and has already spilled into dairy farms. Why does this matter? The D1.1 strain is more unpredictable and could pose a bigger risk to humans if it keeps spreading. Scientists are now racing to analyze the Ohio and Wyoming cases to see which strain infected them. If it's D1.1, that could mean a more dangerous outbreak is developing. Can bird flu spread between humans? Right now, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, says there is no confirmed human-to-human transmission of bird flu in the U.S. However, here's what's concerning. Some recent infections have no clear link to infected animals. Bird flu mutates rapidly, and a single mutation could make human-to-human spread possible. In past outbreaks, like in Asia and Egypt, limited human-to-human spread has been recorded. Experts are closely watching to see if the virus adapts and spreads more easily between people. If that happens, we could be looking at a serious global health threat. What's causing the surge in bird flu cases? Bird flu isn't new, but why are we seeing more human cases now? The answer comes down to 3 key factors. The spread of H5N1 in dairy cows. This is a new development that increases human exposure. 2. Wild birds carrying the virus further. The D1.1 strain is spreading rapidly among migratory birds, which then infect poultry and livestock. 3. More people working with infected animals. Farmers, dairy workers, and poultry handlers are at higher risk than ever before. The big worry? If the virus continues to spread between birds, cows, and humans, it increases the chances of mutation, and that's when things get dangerous. How can you protect yourself from bird flu? While the average person isn't at high risk right now, people working with birds or livestock need to take extra precautions. Here's what you can do to reduce your risk. Avoid direct contact with sick or dead birds. If you must handle them, wear gloves and a mask. Wash your hands frequently, especially if you've been near livestock or poultry. Cook poultry and eggs thoroughly. High heat kills the virus. If you feel sick, don't ignore it. If you have flu-like symptoms and have been around birds or cows, see a doctor ASAP. Get a seasonal flu shot. While it won't prevent bird flu, it can reduce the risk of co-infection, which could make the virus more dangerous. For farmers and poultry workers, wear protective gear when working with animals. Report sick animals immediately to health authorities. Avoid unpasteurized dairy products from infected cows. Is this the next pandemic threat? Bird flu isn't spreading between humans yet, but the rising number of cases and the appearance of new, more dangerous strains is making scientists nervous. Could this be the next pandemic? We don't know yet. But one thing is clear. We need to stay informed and take precautions. What do you think? Are you worried about bird flu? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you found this information helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video to keep others informed. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next update.